and hope you're doing okay still. Smart Means Business is back, and we are summing it up today in this particular situation with the SMB Insight. But as a matter of fact, as you can definitely get to understand from where we started at 7 a.m., we've been giving you all the updates in regards to business from the local space down to the international scene, and also giving you more references in regards to the updates that have been coming throughout the show today. Now, as we're heading into the SMB Insight, this insight looks at the merging of government parastatals. If you're to look at the merging of the parastatals, according to some civil society experts, it is going to be very helpful in helping the government to at least work on certain projects without spending lots of money, because certain funds have been wasted in the last few years simply because different organizations have been submerged or have been having various institutions under them, and yet these particular organizations still belong to ministries. So under ministries, you find out that we had quite a number of sub-ministries in there, but doing the exact thing. So with the merging of the government parastatals, the civil society experts believe if government does so, it will help and it will streamline government duties as well, and also work on a number of projects that delay during the disbursement of the various funds. Let's have more of this particular one from our SMB Insight.
Yes, I think restructuring government is long overdue. And government strategy should not be only about eliminating certain agencies. It should be a holistic approach aimed at eliminating duplication of roles, because you realize that even if you keep a ministry, but where roles have been duplicated, I mean, you have possibly 5 officers doing more or less the same thing. In my view, that still becomes a leakage. You still have to pay money for work that is not done, or for work that otherwise would be done by one person, but we are paying 5 people to do it. So it's a good move, it's a good thing. It will help cut down on the cost of administration. It will also create innovativeness, because we shall move to another level where people need to justify where they should be employed. Why them and not others?
For government, it is about the agencies that are doing almost the same type of work, that is duplication. But they can, if they were consolidated into one, they can even do it better, at a lesser cost, more effective, and also on time and on budget. And we have been giving examples. One is the Public Service Commission, for example. Their job is to recruit public servants. Yeah. The Health Service Commission, their job is to recruit health workers. But health workers are also public servants. The Education Service Commission is to recruit teachers. Teachers are also public servants. So if you bring all of them under one roof, it means that you are saving on time in terms of people accessing the service, because the service is going to be under one roof. You are saving on expenditure because you have only one board instead of 3 boards. You are also saving on timely delivery of services, because everybody is going to be supervised under one roof. This financial year, we are likely to get around 12 trillion in terms of domestic borrowing, 7 trillion in terms of external borrowing. 1 trillion is huge. We are going to pay 6 trillion in interest payments. So really, it's huge to reduce on the burden of the debt that we're having in this country. So that's really one of the things that I think rationalization will help. But I think an ordinary person will get services quickly and better. We want to look at countries that have not done so and are very far, because no country should do a mistake and then collect it again. We made a mistake, but we know there are countries that are running smaller, leaner, effective governments. Why don't we follow those ones? Just even within the region, we have the highest number of members of parliament. Why don't we reduce on that one? The highest number of districts. Kenya have counties. But just imagine how many districts we have in this country. You compare ourselves with, go to India, they have 1.3 billion people. But come to Uganda, with 44 million people, our parliament, the numbers are more than those of the Indians. So it does not require rocket science and logic that we need a smaller, lean, effective government. And that's why even we are saying, having even a smaller, lean and smaller government, we can even pay them better to live.
You know, we need to reduce cabinet. You have more than 81 ministers. You need to reduce the officers of RDCs. You need to downsize several institutions. And make sure that you put money in agriculture, put money in education, put money in infrastructure, put money in roads and so forth.
Any appeal finally?
The appeal is that the people of this country must push government to invest in industrialization and job creation.
Well, when you look at the national debt of Uganda, it reached 79 trillion shillings, and this leaves every Ugandan with a debt of nearly 1.8 million Ugandan shillings, and the government is stranded about this one. The president discussed merging parastatals as a measure to reduce government spending, and some of the other civil society officials, experts, sector players believe this is a good move by the government. Now, the experts also say that this will at least help the government save more billions of shillings that have been put to waste through various ministries. And we hope that maybe throughout the entire framework, as the government is working upon this, it will be helpful to at least control the situation in the country, the economic tension and pressures that are being faced by the Ugandan people. Okay, thank you very much for being part of Smart Means Business today. It is Thursday, 20th of October 2022, and I'm Jerome Paul Sonko. Do follow us on our social media platforms, Smart24 TV, Mainstream. We're on GoTV channel 372, DSTV is channel 372 rather, on Mainstream, then GoTV channel 394. On our YouTube channel is Smart24 TV Live. Coming up after will be Financial Markets with Anthony Sebale. Later on will be Yugi Tukole. Then there will be Skill Up and more of the other programming that will be coming up with Jen Kolela as well. And of course, keep your eyes glued here on Smart24 TV as we continue to drive your business. Have a blessed day. Good morning.
The challenges we have faced in the research, mainly on organic fertilizers, we have just got what we call organic agricultural policy in Uganda. It has never been there since Uganda got independence. That's what I can say. We have just celebrated 60 years. But Uganda, to get the organic agricultural policy, it is in 2019, late 2019, September. So one of the major challenges, you have been receiving a lot of demand, a lot of fake agro inputs, a lot of research not to be passed through due to lack of that. Organic agriculture policy. But as of now, we are celebrating that. Secondly, the second challenge is the high cost of research. If you are not supported, and this time I'm calling upon our business class, mainly the Basubuzi in Kampala, whoever who is willing to invest into agriculture, at least to put some money aside to support research. We still need a lot of money into research for organic pesticides, organic fertilizers, others, the foliar fertilizers, the foliar pesticides, and even we don't have any chemical fertilizer here which is organic. the herbicide, which is organic. So we still need a lot to be aware about, mainly the cost of production and the cost of research, and even the sensitization about fertilizer usage. We have got the best fertilizer in Africa. It is the best, and even the best in Uganda. But not everybody is aware yet. That's why we thank Smart TV to be the first station to air out this campaign. And it will be in record that Smart TV did it well with the Fat Soil organic fertilizer. It's one of the best fertilizer, locally made, with the Netherlands technology. Since 2016-19, I think we have invested in not less than 170 million in only research for a finished product, irrespective of what, because we started this campaign in 2014. We have been rebranding the names, not until we came out with the technology. That's why we call it fertile soil. And we have a slogan which is saying, feed the soil, nourish the soil, feed the continent. If you feed your soil, then you can nourish the whole continent. The moment people who are in business, I question them. I'm not warning them, but I'm questioning them. The GMOs are good to those who need them. But to us who are doing massive campaign on organic, we are not thrived with a business. Even it will not even disturb us, because the GMO products, even on the market, they are European market and so on, it is classified as a GMO. You have to label. As we are dealing in organic, we shall remain in organic. Either organic seed, organic food, organic production, organic juice, organic oils, whatever we are producing, we are pushing for organic. People in the business, I'm calling everybody, don't miss to use organic fertilizer, mainly the fat soil fertilizer. It's one of the best, it's one of the fastest, it is having a lot of nutrient content in it. It has both the macro, it has also the micronutrients. You put it on the crop, the following 14 days, you have the best product you wish to have been since you have been in agriculture.